savages.
Welcome to Fashion Savages, where we are about to talk everything 2023 Grammys. The 65th Grammy just kicked off, and we're about to get into everything fabulous. And on my shady seat, I have the fabulous Janaya.
Thank you. Hi.
Most of you don't know, but Janaya is my baby cousin. She is an influencer and a songwriter and a beautiful songstress.
Thank you.
We are so glad to have her.
Thank you.
So, let's get right into it.
Okay.
It's the start of Black History Month.
Okay.
Yes, so let's take a toast from that.
Okay. Yes. Be careful.
Be very careful on this fabulous hot pink suit that she gave me. She gave me a hot pink number.
Just for Jay.
So it's Black History, and so we're going to get straight into it. We cannot start no topic without the Queen Bee breaking down more doors and winning the most Grammys ever.
I have 16 Grammys. Are you serious?
By anybody, she's outdone them all. U2, Elvis Presley, Michael Jackson. B is the artist of the world.
I'm just so grateful to be a part of this.
Like, it's amazing.
In her reign. Like, I'm just so happy to be here.
It's so amazing. And for me, you know, Beyonce's the soundtrack of my life. Like, literally. Like, Destiny Child came out in elementary school.
Yes.
Her first album came out when I was 16. And she deserves, I honestly believe, everything she's getting. 32 Grammys. So, Naya, we have to get into, because of course the Queen couldn't come and just give us one look to receive her History Award. She had to give us 3.
Period.
3 amazing looks. So before we get into these looks, let me just talk about how I feel that Beyonce has left 2023. She is in the future. Beyonce is now 2075. She is doing things that are way beyond the years, and she is like larger than life. Like her bank account's larger than life, and so is the looks. So let's get into it. So first we had a custom Gucci on the stage receiving her awards, and this is what I mean by she's in the future. The level of textures in this gown, from the nude to the leather undertones, the underlining was leather with the foil wrap on the top. I just thought it was amazing.
This looks so beautiful and graceful. Like,
always. Like a queen, like a queen. Then coming in second, we had Oliver Rothstein for Balmain, and he actually named it the Beyonce Balmain moment. And he quoted, I quote, "Renaissance is more than an album. It's about rebirth. It's about freedom. It's about being yourself. It's about breaking boundaries. It's about being you." That was the moment. That look is so immaculate. Like when I say
leg out.
the leg out, the laser cut, the fabric, the texture, the hat. The holding the Grammys. Like she should have been on stage looking like that. It's so bossy, it's insane.
And then it was the fact that she posted it before the Grammys were even over.
To let you know.
She's in the future.
To let you know. To let you know. She holds the crown so well. B, we thank you. We are not worthy of all that you give us. But last but not least, which was one of my favorites.
This is my favorite.
Okay. So we're on the same page.
Yes.
Because when I tell you that B in the Schiaparelli black number sitting in the crowd, this gown was made out of black mirrors for the bustier. It was a column skirt made out of black velvet, and she had black velvet gloves on. I mean,
see, when you run it down like that, it makes it
it
even more beautiful.
was Hollywood, old Hollywood brought to the future. That is what I feel like I want celebrities to look like now, going into the new future, creating a whole old Hollywood moment when you really get glammed and you go to a black tie. We want to be in Black Mirror. And velvet,
yes.
Like me, like that's what we do.
Yes.
Black Mirror and velvet, Schiaparelli nailed that. I'm so happy that Schiaparelli is getting a moment right now. We just saw Kylie Jenner at their couture show with the tiger lion,
yes.
you know, on her chest. It's a Leo.
Yes,
like
Leo
my fabulous
Nation.
Janaya. But Schiaparelli actually is a house that is being revived and really getting a moment. Elsa Schiaparelli was a designer that rivaled Coco Chanel.
What?
In the early days when high fashion was first being created, Coco Chanel's rival was Elsa Schiaparelli.
Wow.
So I am happy that Beyonce wore her at the Grammys and she's getting this moment. You know, that was a fabulous moment for B.
Yes.
So yes. So next, another history moment happened.
Okay.
It's not a Black history, but
Okay.
it's a history. Kim Petras won an award, first time trans winner in the Grammys.
Sam graciously wanted me to accept this award because I'm the first transgender woman to win this award.
I was so moved.
Moved. I feel like it is our time. You know, it is our time to be seen. It is our time to be heard. And we have been the creators from the beginning of time.
Yes.
So for her to just be winning a Grammys for the first time is insane.
Yes.
But at the same time, what I'm not so happy about is the performance. And the looks.
What?
Her and Sam Smith in this whole hell devil situation, it just was very cliche for me. Even though the song is unholy, do you like the song?
I do like the song.
I like the song too.
Song's
I
fire.
would have liked for them to come and give us something totally different.
Like what?
Like I
Give us something.
predicted that.
Okay.
And I am past the prediction of gay people and transgenders are going to hell or, you know, live in dark places because we all know that I am very God-fearing and sanctified.
Hallelujah.
And I feel like you speak for all voices and letting the people know, like, we praise God, honey. We praise Him all day.
Period.
So it's like, I kind of wanted something different.
Okay.
I wanted something different, but I really do like the song.
I do like the song.
I do like the song.
It's like an anthem.
It really is an
It
anthem.
is.
It really is an anthem. So next we have another record-breaking moment.
Oh my goodness.
Let's talk about Lizzo breaking and getting the Record of the Year award, and it hasn't been done since Whitney Houston. I Will Always Love You.
But she just seems like such a sweet person.
Lizzo to me is so authentic.
Yes.
I feel like Lizzo kicked down the door and gave us her.
I love that.
And I watched her biopic, and she talks about how a lot of people told her no. The industry was telling her no. Every time she turned and saying no.
Right.
She was a big girl. She was Black.
Right.
You know, and I feel like for her to be getting her moment on the level that she is and to be this commercial is astounding. I love what she is doing for the plus size community.
Yes.
And because of that, let's talk about these three major Dolce & Gabbana looks that she decided to give us the night of the Grammys. So the first look, she stunned on the red carpet in a beautiful Dolce & Gabbana, all red number. There was an opera coat made in thousands of beautiful roses. They were handmade roses.
Wow.
And then when she opened the coat up, the bustier was made out of all Swarovski crystal.
That was
amazing.
That was it for me.
It was amazing.
When she opened that up,
it was a couture dream. It was a couture dream. I love that Lizzo doesn't say I'm big, so don't put bigger clothes on me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, most big girls are scared of oversized clothes or couture fits because they feel like it's gonna make them bigger. She's larger than life. She like make me larger than the whole red carpet at this point.
She looks beautiful.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I loved it. Lizzo was absolutely one of my favorite performances of the night.
Yes.
The gospel choir, her strong vocal, it just nailed it for me.
Yes.
It nailed it. Lizzo, keep doing it because Lizzo to me is like taking hold of her brand now in every aspect, from the fashion to the performing to the albums. It's good.
I love the age that we're in where people can be true to themselves.
There you go.
You know, people are accepting.
Because you know that killed Whitney Houston. And that killed Michael Jackson. Two people that were larger than life, that really felt in the public eye they couldn't truly be them. They had to create these facades to be artists. Do you feel that you suffer with that as being an artist? You know, kind of feel like you have to give the people what they want versus what Nia wants?
I do have a tug and pull type of thing. Like, okay, what do people want from me?
Yes.
But at the end of the day,
listen,
if I don't stand behind it, it's not getting put out. It's not being done.
Let me tell you, live out loud. Live out loud, because at the end of the day, there's a voice for everybody.
Yes.
And when you find that authentic voice within inside yourself, it really reigns and speaks to people on different levels. And people start to follow your journey because they see themselves in it.
Yes.
Like, I remember the first day I cut on my computer and saw B. Scott. First time I'd ever seen myself. It was like, oh my God, like this is myself. I went and bought my first wig and just started to transform because before that, I had never seen myself. So always be authentically you, Maria. Always, always.
That's when you create your best.
Yes, that is when we create our best. So we have next coming up. Oh,
What?
baby. It is up and down and all around. We don't know what is true, what is not. This Quavo and Offset fight behind the stage at the Grammys.
Wait, what's the tea?
Apparently, there was a whole fist fight over the tribute for Takeoff between Offset and Quavo.
No.
Yes, like a full out brawl.
Stop.
And what has made it messy is the fact that we all knew about the fight, and then Offset decided to get on Twitter and say he never fought his brother, there was no fight. But they have full out footage of Cardi B in the back being a whole mother.
I think I did see that.
And Cardi ain't sound like my grandmother raising me. Baby, Cardi got them together.
Make you tighten up.
And let them know they both wrong. They both wrong. This is just not the time for them to be fighting on this capacity, and, we just want to send good vibrations their way and just hope that they can work through whatever it is that they're going through. Because nothing is bigger than life. And clearly they have learned that life is very short. Yeah. But nothing stole the show from Cardi B.
Oh. My goodness.
So we're gonna do a drum roll with our celebrities for Cardi B on the red carpet in her Gaurav Gupta, a royal blue gown. I can't even talk. I mean, when I tell you that when she came across my screen, I ran through my home. Like I ran through every footage of my home. The gown was next level. Cardi is beyond a fashion savage at this point. Cardi is a piece of art. Literally. It was a masterpiece. It was a masterpiece. It was like a beautiful vase in Italy that just had spring water poured into it out of a glass bottle every day. It was beautiful.
She can do no wrong.
I want her in that gown on my wall. Like I want it.
It's art.
Blown up. It's art.
It is literally art.
It's art. It's like something you have never seen. And then she came back and gut punched us again with her second look. With her second look by Paco Rabanne on stage during her presenting. That look. What was
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
That look. The headpiece?
The headpiece!
Oh,
the headpiece, goodness. The dress, it's just always
that body?
Colin, you deserve all the awards. You deserve greatest stylist of all time. You deserve beyond. I feel like every designer needs to get together and just throw you a tribute at this point. For you to be this young and to have made iconic fashion moments with Cardi B in these small amount of years like you've done, I'm blown away. I'm blown away. You're pure genius. You are a genius. I'm at the place where I now want to see a collection from Colin. Do we want Colin to get on the sewing machine and make us a gown?
Yes.
I think Colin, it's time for a house.
Please.
Baby, because you're past the stylist. It's giving me next level. Colin is absolutely hands down amazing.
Amazing.
So now let's go into the hip hop tribute.
Oh my goodness.
Let's go to the hip hop tribute. So tonight I'm in my leather and my diamonds, my body diamonds.
Fabulous.
Because we are giving you the hip hop tribute. I wanted to pay homage. I felt like we had such a black moment at the Grammys this year.
I love it.
And celebrating, what was it, 55 years or 50 years? 50 years of hip hop was amazing.
I can't believe it's only 50.
It's only 50 years. Yeah, it's only 50 years, but they brought everybody out. They brought all the greats out.
Yes.
But I felt like our generation kind of fell short because with Nicki, where were you? Little Kim, where were you? Drake, where were you?
I know.
These are our greats in hip hop. But they did well for the rest.
I know. I hope they can do it again and really touch on everybody.
Like, give it its own show.
Yes.
Because it does deserve its own show.
Does.
It's a genre that has literally changed the nation from the beginning of time, and it spoke to the real problems that we go through as African Americans. I feel like no genre has touched our struggle for hip hop. So it's like hip hop is beyond appreciated. We thank you for the moment. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I am disappointed that some faces was missing. Because baby, I listened to Little Kim from 5th grade all the way to this day. She's my grades. I needed Kim to get up on that stage. That's what I needed. And then Drake got every nephew, every young boy running around crying and singing to their girlfriend. So I just feel like at the end of the day, not having Drake on the stage, a little Kim, if anything, was just the missing link. Was the missing link. It was the missing link. But Dr. Dre getting his honorary award, and now it's going to have his own award.
That was really dope.
Black moment. Let's take a sip on that.
Okay.
That's a Black excellent moment. Because that's what we're here for.
Amen.
Doing Black excellence. So let's talk about who stole the show for the whole night. It's not a Black moment, but it was a moment. Harry Styles got winner of everything at the Grammys. And social media is hot about it.
They're upset.
Yeah, they're upset. They felt like he wasn't really deserving of those awards. And then he made a comment about something about people like him. People like him don't get that award. I was confused on what that meant. Yeah. So, we got some question marks floating in our head. So if somebody figure it out, please reach out to us. Please let us know what the comment meant, what it was about, because I feel like we can't even waste much time on that one. I was really excited to see the young girl, 23-year-old Samara Joy, the jazz singer, win her Grammy.
Yes.
That was amazing. I have been following her on Instagram for like 2 years now. And every time she sings, I'm blown away. I cannot believe that such an old, vibrant, soulful jazz voice comes out of her. Like, for her to be in this generation and to really know her skill that well from a jazz era that I feel like really is kind of dying out. Jazz was at one point the biggest genre in the Black community, and now it is a genre that is kind of, taken by the wayside, and she's keeping it alive. She is keeping it alive. I'm happy about that.
And she was so humble and
she
just
was
happy
so
to
humble.
be there. And I
So
just love
sweet.
seeing that.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes, because that's Naya. Naya is always so humble and so sweet. And I love that energy, about you, because the reality is it takes a lot of releasing to make music. So to end out the shady seat on this episode, we are about to give you a Black history fact.
Okay.
I'm about to give you a fabulous fashion Black history gem. So, tonight we're going to talk about the first supermodel to ever walk couture runways. Wow. Yes. She is the first Black supermodel to ever walk couture runways. Her name is Dorothea Church. She was born July 26, 1922, and she passed away July 7, 2006. She had an amazing long life, and she's a Leo like you.
Love that.
A beauty. And of course, she slayed the runway. So she first started out as a replacement model. She first started out walking for Christian Dior, and then she further went on to walk for Elsa Schiaparelli, the house that I told you about earlier that Beyonce slayed in, and Balmain. So she had a really, really, really good run in fashion, and she ended up doing the cover of Jet magazine in 1959. She is a historian. Please go look her up. She is a beauty, and that is a Black fashion moment for you.
Okay, so let's get our drinks together for this one. Naya, it's the moment we all wait for. It's my favorite moment of the show. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the savage of them all? We shall get our paddles out.
Naya hates to do this, but I love it.
I'm nice.
And I'll be naughty, because either you are a fashion savage or you are a fashion no bitch. So let's get into these looks of the Grammys. The 65th Grammys gave us many, many looks, and we're going to narrow down some of our top looks that we think was either a yay or nay. We're starting out with her wearing Botch May. How did you feel about it?
Looks beautiful. She had the chest sitting pretty.
Yeah, she
That's
did.
something
The
I don't
boobs
think
are
I've seen her
on.
do that
The
before.
boobs are on. And you know what, Naya? I'm gonna be really nice on this one, because you know that I love her. You know I love her, so it was gonna hurt me to do this, but
What?
the look,
What?
I felt like should have been a mini. I could have did without this underskirt. The underskirt is kind of taking me to church or maybe a banquet at the church. I don't like the underskirt, and I could have got rid of the glasses. But the hair, the jewelry, the top
That
dress is really good.
That
I feel like we
hair.
need editing on this look. We need editing. So let's vote. Is she
She looks amazing.
Okay, so is she a fashion savage or a fashion no bitch? I love her, but this is not the look. This is not the look, her. I want to try again.
Not dust it off and try again.
Dust it off and try again. Aaliyah told us best. So,
It's
next
getting
we're
hot,
going to go
y'all.
into...
It's getting hot.
It's getting hot, and we're just getting started. Next, we're going to go into BB Rexa in Mosquito.
Okay.
Now, this look excites me, honey. She's giving me color. She's giving me fur frosted
That's what I
hair.
was
The blonde is polished and shimmery, and the dress really extenuates her body. I
Yes.
feel like it's very sexy, and it's
Yes.
very retro at the same time.
Because it's like evening gown and then the gloves.
The gloves.
Ooh, I love a
It's
glove.
giving me very Studio 54 moment.
Love a
I'm
glove.
so here for it. She definitely is a fashion savage.
Okay, we're off to a good start.
Next we have Mary J. Blige in the Blondes, New York.
Come on.
Oh,
What is it?
my heart shatters for this list because some of my favorite people are on this list and not my favorite fashions.
What is wrong with Mary?
Now let me tell you about Mary. First, I was excited to see Mary until the whole camera came, and we got this moment of a cowboy boot, okay, and
She
this
always
bleached
always
blonde hair. The bleached blonde hair is just giving me dried up in the front. I don't like it. As a hairstylist, I'm a professional hairstylist. I don't like the hair. Secondly, I don't like the cut at the bottom of the dress. The cowboy boots with the dress stopping above ankle, it did something else. It didn't make it glamorous to me. It made it very hillbilly. It just was not good.
Billy.
Yeah.
God.
It was not the look for
I
me.
love the
But we
dresses.
love Mary. So Mary, I love you dearly. You are my R&B princess. I mean, you are another storybook of our lives. But I was in love with that look, honestly, until that camera hit them shoes. The shoes just, I
did it for you.
I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it, Naya. So for me, it's gonna have to be a,
Oh, not Mary.
what's your
Not
vote?
auntie. She's
Not
a
auntie.
That's my auntie.
But you're savage and everything else. Oh, and another thing was the earrings were overkill. I can't do it.
Leave her alone.
Okay, so next we're going on to Cardi B.
Okay, come on.
And her two immaculate
Come on.
looks of the
Come on.
night. Cardi B just takes it home. I mean, she just takes it home. Cardi B needs to start delivering out caskets to every arena that she's going to arrive to because everyone's going to drop dead every time she shows up.
Literally.
Fashion savage. She is the reason why I sit on this couch. She's the reason.
She never
And
does
thank you,
any
Cardi,
wrong.
for in our new generation where we have gotten away from such high glamour, for bringing that back to life. You remind me of the Ateliers back in the day, Dior, Balenciaga, where women just walked on small runways or through beautiful homes and they wore beautiful silhouettes and good cuts. You have brought us that moment. She's special.
She's different.
She's special. I think glitter is running down my face. Okay. So our next one is going to be Doja Cat in Versace.
No, I love the glove.
Baby, we gotta digest this look. Okay, so Doja.
Woo!
I have watched the team. The team has been working on you, baby. You have been giving us fashion moments. Your moments at Fashion Week were so good. I was really excited to see what she was going to come to the Grammys with. And baby, you hit it nail on. Head to toe. That haircut, the makeup, the silhouette, the texture of the dress. You know what I always say, Donatella knows how to do a red carpet. Baby, that is a total knockout.
It was 8.
Eight, and left not one crumb because she is a fashion savage. Next, we have Anita. And one of my all-time favorite all-year moments. Now, this dress, Naya, is from 2003 for Sashi Couture line, and it was a total knockout for me. The details in the dress, the leather, that is an all-leather couture gown. The laser cutting in that gown, Donatella is just a pure genius. Gianni and Donatella, I don't know what happened in the womb, but it was something immaculate. The way they put sex on the level of luxury, it just has never been done, will never be done. That couture moment and going back into the archives for that moment was everything that I wanted. So I think it's very safe to say for me, Anita gets Fashion Savage. So last but not least, we cannot finish out our list without the reason of music, the Queen Bee. Okay, Beehives, you all come to the front seat for this one because these 3 looks were in the future, next level, iconic, life-changing, trend-setting, stylist best. Like Beyonce said, it costs $1 billion to look this good. Ooh. Baby, she is the fashion savage of all time. She wins not just all the Grammys, she wins all fashion awards for slaying the Grammys. Thank you, Queen Bee. We don't deserve you, darling. Okay, so the moment we have all been waiting for is my trendsetter uncovered moment.
Okay.
And my trendsetter uncovered today is Janaya. Janaya is Janaya, tell the people what you do.
Okay. I am a singer and songwriter first. That's my first passion.
Yes.
But I'm also an influencer.
Yes.
I dabble in fashion.
She keeps me everything hip with in social media.
Yes, because it is a difficult
Yes,
realm.
I can't keep up with the bees. Behind her, she's on top of the bees. She keeps me going.
I'm actually a part-time stylist. I don't know.
Yes, I did know that as well. Yes, yes, yes. So, it's so many things I want to uncover with you. First, let's talk about your project that you just put out. She just put out an EP called Love Hate. And so, what was your vision and your drive behind your EP?
Heartbreak.
Heartbreak.
Got my heart broken.
Okay.
I didn't make music for months.
Okay.
I couldn't even will myself to pick up the pen.
Heartbreak is the worst feeling in the world next to death. I mean, it really takes you out of here. It is. It feels like a death.
Because that person is dead to you.
Yeah, and that's true.
You're mourning. And so that's what I was doing. I just kept crying and crying and crying,
Yes.
praying to God for clarity. And then one day, I came across a beat
and you were inspired again. Well, thank God for that. Thank God for that. So, in creating your EP, it came from pain and it came from a breakup and it came from, an experience.
Yes.
So, who would you say your following is?
Following. You mean like as far as male?
Your fans, males or females, people that listen to your music?
Both.
Okay.
But what is really surprising is I have a lot of men that love my music. And
That's
it's just
awesome.
crazy thinking about them cranking R&B on the way to
Because
work in the gym.
Men go through heartache too.
I know.
They express it differently, but they experience it the same.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a great thing.
Like when I take a break from music, men are in my DMs, where's the music?
Yes.
Like no time off.
Yes. No days off.
Literally.
No days off. Okay, so you just released your fabulous video.
Yes.
For Love Ain't Easy.
Yes.
I was saying Love Ain't Easy when you first recorded it, before the EP was even done,
Yes.
and I completely went ballistic. I love the song. It is my favorite song on the EP, even though I like a lot of the songs on the EP. I like the whole EP. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Even though it's a breakup EP, it still has the feels. It has those 90s feels.
Yes, and that's exactly what I go for.
The love moment. And Naya loves the 90s era. You are a 90s baby.
I am.
So you love the 90s era, but tell us a little bit about your experience in making your first music video.
Well, I was so nervous, y'all. I was so nervous because I was just like, okay, how do I want to be portrayed to the world for the first time?
Yes.
Yes. And so I just was like, you know what? I want some dance numbers. People don't know. I can do a little two-step.
And you gave us a little two-step. Yes, you did.
I can give you a little hair whip. I can give you that.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And it was
so did it make you fall more in love with music? Yes.
Because when you have visuals
Yes.
and you can actually put that picture to the music,
And
it
tell
just
the
makes it
story.
so much better.
Yes. Telling
really
the story
does.
is so very important to music because a lot of times we can hear something by ear, but we don't really gather it or
Exactly.
understand it until we see it play out.
And it makes you fall even more in love.
Storytelling is so, so very important. So I'm just going to ask the questions that the people want to hear, honey.
I'm in the hot seat.
Yes.
I'm so scared.
Naya is 23.
Yes.
And Naya is out here in these streets single.
I am single.
So, what does single life look like for you? It's boring.
It is boring. I am very much a lover girl. If you listen to my album,
Yes.
I am a lover girl, hopeless romantic. I
Yes.
just want love. I'm not a person that likes single.
Yes.
I hate it.
And you know what? You get it honest because she comes from a family of marriage. You know,
Yes,
our
I do.
family, we have a lot of marriages in our family. We're really about love.
Yes.
You know, I've been married now for 5 years, with my husband for 12 years.
My parents have been together for 30
Yes, and
plus
Naya's
years.
parents have been together 30 plus years.
And they set the standard, and that's what I want. And so I have a plan, but I'm just in a moment where I'm no longer looking for love.
Okay.
I'm letting love find me.
I love it. So, what is it that you want from a potential suitor? Like, what attracts you to the right man?
Okay, initially, smile. Oh my.
Naya smiles!
Yes.
A man with a good smile.
Yes.
You can look basic and go to smile and look amazing.
Oh,
and then you can be fine and go to smile and be like, ooh, the smile ain't right. The smile is not right.
Yeah, I'm big on teeth.
Yes.
I'm very big on teeth.
Yes.
I love a good tall man.
Okay.
You know, a little 6'2" and up. you know?
Yes.
I like to look up at a man.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. And so do you feel, because you look up to your mother and your father, do you feel that a man has to have traditional standards and traditional morals about a relationship?
I do.
Okay.
Because my dad does carry the household.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
My mom is the caretaker. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, she takes care of my dad, but I want that dynamic.
And on top of Naya and her 3 brothers, they're all grown now, but your
Right.
mother was a caretaker for 4 children.
Exactly.
Yes.
She did it so well.
Yes.
And so it's just that cycle worked for them.
Yes.
And that's what I want.
Yes.
Because we live in an age right now, people are like 50-50, and I'm like,
No, absolutely not.
Not me.
And I'm gonna tell you something. My grandmother, who is Shania's aunt, told me very young that if you know your place in your relationship, then you will never feel like you're not needed. Meaning that if you know your roles. And so my husband and I, we don't have children, but we know our roles.
Right.
I'm gonna always cook. I'm gonna always take care of the house. I'm gonna always take care of calling in the bills and things like that. But he's gonna always go to work and bring his money home to pay those bills. And he's gonna fix the car. He's gonna cut the grass.
Yes.
He's gonna make sure that the knobs on the doors are tight. You know, you have to know your role in love.
Yes.
Because if you do that, then you'll always feel wanted in your relationship. And you pour that in to the relationship.
Right.
So do you feel like you're open to love now after the breakup?
Absolutely. I'm
You're
ready.
open.
Come
You
get
hear that?
me.
Slide up in them
Come
DMs.
get me. Come find
Slide
me.
up in them DMs, honey, but come correct.
Yeah, because let's not even talk
Because
about
what
the
we're not
DMs.
going to do is dick pictures and, asking questions that are irrelevant, has nothing to do with really getting to know Naya.
Yeah.
You know, when you scroll them pictures, hold it what you feel. 'Cause
I'm
the
a
pictures
lady.
Are
Treat
sexy,
me
but
like a
she's
lady.
very much a lady. So let's talk about your aesthetic behind the pictures. Your aesthetic, because I know so many people look at your page and it's mostly pictures of Janiyah because she is an influencer. So you give us good fashion moments and you give us, just moments of you putting yourself out there as a content creator.
Yes.
But tell the people that are looking at your page that feel like it's just pictures, I don't know her personality. What do you want the people to know?
This is my job. That's what I want you to know. I'm making money.
Yes.
That's what it's about. I try to have a good balance between music and fashion, but however way that I get there first,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, kick the door in it always.
And always.
I am one that's sitting on this couch because I'm an expert of 15 years in multiple things in beauty. So, my advice to you is to kick the door down.
Yes.
Let God lead you.
Yes.
Ask God to use you in whatever way see fit, because you're a talented girl. You're talented in everything you do and you touch, and you can give that to the people.
Yes.
You know, this is not a generation anymore where you just do one thing and
Yes.
you're perfect at that.
Especially me, I'm not a person that just does one thing.
Yes.
I don't want to be put in a box. for
Yes,
just
no
doing one thing.
boxes.
I do multiple.
Yes. And
Today, I might be an influencer. Tomorrow, I might be.
yeah,
Who knows?
come on now. Come on now.
Who knows?
Listen. But that's what life is about. Life is about phases. And life is about going where the love is, where you feel the love, where you feel inspired, where you feel that you belong. You know,
Exactly.
that's purpose.
Exactly.
That's purpose. And sometimes we beat a dead horse by not knowing how to move on. Because you could have had success here, and then the success dies out, and we don't want to let it go. So now we've hit this plateau.
Life is
you
short.
know?
Just do whatever you want to do.
Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. So that means that a guy sliding in your DMs ain't coming with no golden showers. No golden showers on this house.
Listen. Why did my best friend text me 8 in the morning? I'm not a morning person, by the way.
Okay. me
And
neither.
she's like, best friend, do you like golden showers? And so when I looked at it, I'm like, what are you talking about? But then I'm clicking, I'm like, what?
Carisha has opened the door, honey. Carisha has kicked down the door of the golden showers, and the people are coming out and releasing that they like golden showers.
You know, I would say that, yeah.
Tradition.
So, no, I'm just like in the bedroom, you know, I like to do certain things, but that's not one of them.
Yes, I agree.
That's
I believe
not
that the bedroom is a sexy place. It's a open place. It's a place to be free. But nothing about
Not
peeing
that
is
free.
free to me.
Not that
like
free.
a toilet was created for a reason, and everything that goes in that toilet stays in the toilet. Like no, absolutely not. Nothing about that reads sexy to me.
It sounds like torture, honestly. Like,
but people are into torture.
That's true.
People are into torture.
That's true.
Yeah, people
I
are
am not
into
one of
torture.
those.
You're not one of those people, so we won't be getting no torture, bondage type of moments in your music, no sexual free moments in your music.
so when we go to torture, like, what? Like,
That's all I got.
elaborate.
Let's talk about
just
it.
elaborate a little bit.
You know, everybody likes a little torture. We all like a little choking, a little chokehold, a little pull, a little smack.
I can't believe I'm on here. Yeah, a little snack.
Get the people what they burn, honey. We want to know Naya. And Naya is something and someone to know. Like, you are just so full of so many surprises, and that's what I love.
Thank you.
I love that as cousins, you know, I'm your bigger cousin, so you have come to me about many things, and you pull back different layers, and I learn new things about you, and that's what's so exciting. You know, and always feel free to be, you know, fully of who you are. Yes, always feel free to be who you are, because at the end of the day, like I've told you many times before, there is always somebody that follows your journey and your story. Yes. So you could check Naya's new video out, Love Ain't Easy.
Yes,
Tell
on
them all your platforms.
YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. My @ is King Janaya.
Yes. And of course, my @ is at J Simon the Savage and at the Fashion Savages Show. We have enjoyed y'all so much tonight. This Grammys episode was so amazing. I couldn't have done it with
so fun.
anyone else but my baby cousin. We have had a good time, and I feel like these drinks are still too tall.
Oh,
So
I'm
let's
about to finish
cheers
this.
to a great show.
Yes.